Fully Baked Radio.
Fully Baked Radio. Fully Baked Radio.
What do you mean it feels like a real radio show? What does that mean?
It just feels, it's feeling more.
It's more legit now.
As compared to what? Why? What was wrong with my equipment?
There wasn't.
No, explain to me what was wrong with last week's show that this equipment suddenly makes our show better. Please explain. I'm listening. Explain it to me. Go ahead.
It's easy.
Go ahead.
It's shinier.
It's shinier.
That's it.
It takes me longer to hook it up because I don't know where anything is. So how is that better for the show?
You're gonna get used to it. So in about a week or two, you'll be back to normal.
What the hell do you guys know about audio in the first place? You guys are freaking stoned out of your mind. You're stoners, and you tell.
I know how audio works.
Shiny. Shiny.
So okay, are you loud enough, guys, or what's going on here?
I don't know. As long as you can hear me, I can't hear you out of my right ear anyway. So.
Well, as long as the listeners can hear us.
That's perfect.
Because we have a magical butter machine to give away, and let's not mess around.
Oh, I could hear you guys very clearly like this.
That's not the way radio works, my friend. You don't get it, see? And then they're telling me about radio. They're trying
when
to.
I put this on, it was so loud.
Okay.
It's hurting my ears.
So here, you figure out. You're number 3. You should be number 3. You guys are killing me today.
Magical butter machine.
You're number 3. So if it's too loud, turn down number 3.
All right.
Fully Baked Radio.
I got it.
At fullybakedradio.com. You streaming live right now. We have a contest going for the Magic Butter Machine. We have an MB2 given to us, a couple actually, given to us from Garen Angel himself. All you got to do, today's show, call us up. Lefty says you have to have a card, but if you're in Philly, you can't have a card. And if you're listening or watching us from Arkansas, they don't need cards either. So all you got to do is call up 862-222-3332. You call us up. Lefty has some questions for you. And as simple as that. We take your name and you're entered in the month of August drawing. Okay?
Drawing for what, Wayne? What are they trying to win?
A Magic Butter Machine, an MB2. Hello.
Hello.
I don't know if you could. I know you can see me. I'm trying to hide me behind the box. Like that's going to happen. So there you go, people.
Be dialing, people. Be dialing.
So we're coming to you live. Are we? Should we start this?
We're started. I'm just trying to make sure the sound is okay. I love when I do sound checks as we're live on the air. I love this. You ask any sound guy in the world, they love doing live tests on the air. It's the best ever. We love it. We love this. Nothing gets better than this.
Yeah, that's when you know what you're doing.
I really don't.
You'll get there.
I'll get there.
You'll get there.
Look, I got Eric playing with buttons. Have we gotten that far? Have we sunk that low where we got Eric playing with buttons now?
Oh, I can't hear you now.
I'm turning knobs, not.
Don't say that.
Hello?
You had an ear infection anyway.
Dude, no, I was supposed to go see my doctor today. What am I gonna? If he didn't fix me last week, why am I gonna see him this week? I think I just gotta go see another doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Vinny Boombats.
Nah, I got a very lively doctor. I should record some of his conversations. He's a Jewish fella, of course. And yeah, that's right. I said that. Doctor is Jewish. He is a racist son of a gun, though, man. He starts, Barini, how's the deli, eh? You slicing up any bodies lately?
Nice.
What do you mean, slicing up any bodies? What's he talking about? That's what I got to deal with. And you should hear him when he talks about football. Die-hard Giant fan. I got my tickets first row, 50-yard line. Tells me who sits around him. He ain't too happy. He ain't too happy at all. Hola, señorita. ¿Qué pasa? Muy linda. All right, you're going to have to set up another microphone now, son. Now we're number 5.
We have an extra one, right?
We better. Who are you? Who gave him the weed? Oh my! Did you just hear that? That was beautiful.
No.
Oh, Giorgio Brown in studio. What's up? What's up? Live loud, live free.
Where's Will?
Yeah, where is Will? That's weird. Something else. Yeah. All right, so Vanessa just walked in. We're setting her mic up as we speak. We're a little behind today. My boy Lefty had his other job. I think he quit his other job.
Oh, no, we're not talking about that yet.
Oh, yes, we are.
No, we can't talk about that.
Well, you're setting this stuff up.
That's inside information right now.
Oh, believe it or not, what
No.
happened?
I was told that that Chuck Kwiatkowski is offensive, apparently.
More offensive than me?
Yeah. Apparently
Where would they
he's
be more offensive than I?
he tased himself with the
What
TENS
did
unit. He tased himself with the TENS
Oh, he
unit to build up
tased.
tolerance when he went into the Edison police station to smoke weed. And apparently
saw
that was
that.
very offensive to people who wear TENS units. I happen to wear one. I happen to have one right here.
Yeah, I was hoping you kind of get me a little later, but not on the gooch, all right? Not like they did in
I've
that
tried it
movie.
there. It's not a good feeling.
It's not.
You think I haven't put that TENS unit everywhere? Believe me.
All right, so now
Electric stim machine. You would assume that if you put it on your penis, it would make you, but no, it's painful. No, not at all. Not something you want down there.
It isn't a military secret you're hiding, is it?
Oh, in the military, they have saltpeter for you. Don't worry.
Oh, he's on the. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. All right, so we got to do a live mic check.
We're good with the mic checks. The issue is, I think we need to get XLR cables. That would solve some issues. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're gonna swap these out during break. Perfect. There we go. You the man. Phil, see, Phil's on top of everything. This is what a real producer's like, folks. Not like we have on Thursdays. Do we have a producer for Thursday? No, I don't think so.
I would say Jim.
Jim Miller.
Yeah.
He'd be a good producer. He does produce a lot.
Who do we have here? Uh-oh. Oh, Weed Man's interested now.
You have a mic there?
Oh, yeah. Look at the right. I saw them yesterday. Muy caliente.
Hold on. Go ahead, sorry.
We had a good time. The stoners at the beach. We went to Asbury Park. We smoked down Asbury. No problems because it's technically legal there. So it's pretty cool. It was crowded too. It was really, really, really crowded. And we smoked weed openly in a packed beach. Neighbors didn't say anything. Lifeguards didn't say anything. Cops didn't say anything.
There was cops there?
Yeah, on the boardwalk. It was all good.
Did they see you smoking weed?
I mean, we weren't hiding it. We just were smoking a joint, you know? We do it like we usually do.
You know how we do, right?
we were testing it out, right? You know, what is the point of this resolution if you can't in real life smoke openly?
Ain't
Now,
no ashtray
not
in
to
this
say-
joint.
Not to say that, you know, there aren't people getting arrested. I don't know, but we didn't get arrested or stopped, and we felt that was good, a good thing. But what's wrong with the beach there? It just drops off. There's like a cliff, you know. You just keep walking out into the sand, and it just drops off. Do you guys? Is that from Hurricane Sandy? Are there a lot of beaches like that?
They were supposed to fix some of that erosion, but
It's really bad. I think people really need to go to these Jersey towns that were hit really hard because that was really, really dramatic. Like a big chunk of the beach is missing.
yeah, that money must have went elsewhere, I think.
I wonder who is in charge of that money. Someone that deserves to be shit palmed, I think.
Shit palm.
Did you guys watch a debate?
Oh, God.
You know what pisses me off about that whole
How
debate?
could we not watch
Hold
that?
on. Answer the question. Who actually watched it?
I did.
Did you guys play the debate drinking or smoking game? Did you guys
No.
take a hit every time they said freedom?
No.
What's wrong with freedom?
Or Obamacare? That's another
I'm
one.
scared.
That's 2 hits. So what did you guys think of Donald Trump?
He's my president. I want Donald Trump for president. He's a crazy son of a bitch.
If he's a second candidate, I'll vote for him. Like second party candidate, I'll vote for the second party.
What?
He's so fucking crazy that, yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't want him in charge of shit. Like in not flushing it, not wiping it up, not
Oh,
cleaning
don't worry,
it
he'll
up.
pay you to do it. It's just like, it's just like before.
Do you know what the best thing? I do think Trump said something that was actually really, really positive.
His name?
No.
After that, it's all downhill.
It was all pretty bad. But he did say one thing which I really respected.
What, fuck Rosie O'Donnell?
No. No. Yelling at Megyn Kelly like, you're going after me. No, it wasn't
Exactly.
that.
What was that about?
Yeah, that was good.
Fox News was trying to take him down, for sure.
Hold
They
on,
were
but
trying
don't
to
you
take him
guys hate
down.
Fox News? Huh?
I don't know if they were
Fox
trying
News
to take
is
him down.
They
fake
really were,
news.
though.
I think that was a legitimate question he
I think
he
they were
asked.
all legitimate questions, but they could have asked the other candidates really damning questions too,
but
and they
wait.
didn't.
But wait a minute, the first question that was asked, he got all offended at it, but that was the question. He has hammered his way into the Republican Party as its leader, and he may bolt if he doesn't get the revoke with the election, get the nomination. So I think that was a legitimate first question.
I thought you were talking about why do you call women fat?
That was the
and
second
stuff.
question.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
and
like, I was
pigs.
talking about Rosie.
Yeah, but you know what? They could have asked Christie, why did you say you want to punch the teachers union in the face?
Exactly.
They didn't ask him that though.
Because Fox is going to kiss his ass.
That's what I'm saying. They were I'm not disagreeing with the questions. I'm just saying that they were more critical of him than the other candidates. But the thing that I like that Trump said was that he contributes money to the other candidates.
Oh yeah.
And they do what he wants, and that it is about money, and that every time he pays,
He
they
comes back later.
they do what he wants. They do his favors, and he avoided the question. They're like, oh, what do they do? What do they do? You know, and he was saying how he contributed to Clinton campaign. You know, and he said, they're like, what did Clinton do for you? I was interested in this. What he said? Oh, she came to my wedding, and he went into some like BS response. But you know that he's paying Democrats and Republicans off, just like a lot of other rich people, and that what he's saying is true, and that like this money and politics thing is fucking real, and he's proving that. And so even though I think he's a shithead and like really, really ridiculous, I do respect the fact that he was honest about that. And
He's
it's
got your
something
vote.
that all those other candidates would totally deny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was shameless about it. He was shameless. Well,
'Cause
we're
he
not
wants what's best
surprised.
for America, bro. He doesn't want what the immigrants want, the illegal ones.
It's what the few people who pay these politicians
You have to be on the mic
Yeah,
in
hello,
order to
Eric.
speak.
Yeah.
How'd you know my name
It's
was
not
Eric?
what we want. It's what these people who pay the politicians, who's able to pay the politicians, is what they want, is what happens. And that it's unfortunate because it's not much of a democracy if we don't really get our say.
Yeah,
kinda
it's not
true.
a democracy. It also assumes that there's equal representation, which there's not.
Not even close.
You know, so
What,
peop-
it's unfortunate that what we really think, we don't really get a say in.
it's been like
in
that for
I know.
thousands of years. Though people have been enslaved, and there's been the lower classes. I mean, this is nothing new. This
It's-
is the way
Now we got to kowtow to
planet Earth
corporations.
functions.
It's just unfortunate because we now have the internet. So like we now should be able to like collaborate better and like come together and have good ideas. Like
I don't think that
I-
we're being prevented from doing that. The internet is allowing us to do all of
No.
those things.
it's true, but like we don't get to like have a say in our government through it.
No, but then again, people don't vote, they don't organize, they don't protest, they don't boycott, they don't strike. So who's to blame for that, you know? Like we totally could create a new
I,
kind of world if everyone actively participated and
It don't
took
work that
steps
way.
to make that happen.
Money
Yeah, but they
talk,
don't.
money
We
talks.
can't blame the government for oppressing us, because
No, we got to blame the rich.
we got to blame the people, too, for not rising up and doing anything, for
Well,
being,
What's gonna happen
ignorant.
if we
The
rise
people
up?
keep voting in the same people. Every
Exactly.
congressional election,
Yes.
at least 90% of
We
the
vote
people.
for them.
Yes,
That's right.
the same people keep getting in, and that's why nothing ever changes. Congress gets like an average of like a 10% approval rating all the time. There's never been a good congressional
You
approval
have to
rating
be
during our
rich
lifetime.
to run for anything in
Yeah,
America.
the only people
That's
that
the screwed up
9%,
part.
that 9%
Doesn't matter
are
if
the
you're a
people.
president, a congressman, a senator. All these people are rich.
That's why I don't
How
vote.
the hell Chris Christie? He was supposed to be in the other debate, but he's so friggin' rich that he paid his way into the primetime debate.
Yeah,
That's what
because
it's all
he was
about.
like in last place, and they're only usually supposed to take the top 10. But
But
yet
he
he
gave
got
Fox-
a spot somehow.
Because he gave Fox money.
Chris Christie.
They're like, sure, we could find
No,
we
actually-
could find some room for you.
They're
fat
probably going to
bastard."
give him a show. How much you want to bet?
The Monmouth poll put him there on the national. That's how when they asked what happened, the University of Monmouth, right here in Jersey, has a poll. It's been and it does political polls,
Bro,
and they put it and they put
Bro.
in they put him
bro,
at,
he was supposed to be the freaking 5 o'clock early debate,
yeah.
okay, with Carla Fiorino and the other Rick Perry and all
And
the
all
other
the other
futzes,
losers.
okay? And then all of a sudden, he gives Fox money, and hey, yo, no, you're supposed to be on the prime time debate. Of course you were.
But also, Fox,
You're in
they didn't have
15th
to.
place.
He didn't have
but
to
some
twist their
Monmouth poll
arm.
in Jersey?
Fox News viewers love Chris Christie, so it only
Absolutely.
benefits them to have him on there. They love Chris Christie.
My family members who watch Fox News love Chris Christie.
See? There
Like
you
it's
go.
that's absolutely true.
They love it. So they're giving their audience what they want. He probably didn't even have to pay them off, but money does talk. Do you guys hear or see what people are buzzing about? After the weekend. First of all, two things. One, Black Lives Matter protesters disrupted the Bernie Sanders. He was gonna give a talk in Seattle.
Don't get me started there.
Hold on. Just let me finish. Stop being interrupty.
I want to comment on that one too.
All right. But so that's one story, and simultaneously, two protesters were shot by police in Ferguson during the 1-year anniversary of the killing of Michael Brown. So I want to juxtapose those two things for a reason, because people
we're
are
stoners
still
here.
getting killed by police.
Juxta what?
Juxtapose. It
Help
means
these people out.
putting two things together so that you can, usually ironic. So these, and then here's the other thing that's really interesting too, is that there's no clear indication from the people that were the organizers of Black Lives Matter, like the original Black Lives Matter, that these people were a part of it. It's kind of like Occupy, right? Occupy started in Occupy Wall Street in New York, and it grew, but then people in New York couldn't be responsible for what Occupy Kansas City was doing, right? Because they're under the same umbrella, but everyone's decentralized, organizing individually. So it's kind of like what happened here is, Black Lives Matter started out of California and Oakland, the Bay Area, and it's grew to a large-scale protest, an organizing movement in pretty much every major city. And in
Even in
Seattle, the
Trenton.
Seattle chapter is apparently who organized this, but there seems to be some division within the BLM movement as to whether or not this was the best tactic. Discuss.
Well, I think those protesters in Seattle probably weren't even aware of who Bernie Sanders was, or
Is
or
who
some
he
of his
is.
or some of his
Tell him.
some
Speak it.
some of his
Speak it.
points. To be honest with you, he has come out in favor of Black Lives Matter, but I do 100% understand what they did. They did was captured media attention. They got worldwide media attention.
They sure did. It's blowing
And-
up all over
yes,
Twitter,
Yeah,
Facebook.
but is that the right attention? You
Yo,
really look like
Well,
a
it's
moron.
forcing people to
You
have
look like a
conversations
moron, dude.
they're
Yo,
uncomfortable
I went
with
and smoked
having,
a joint
right?
in the State House. I've smoked at the Liberty Bell. I've done certain things that were straight just to get attention.
Disruptive things.
Yelling at Christie on a microphone. making a goofy video with Christy lookalike. It's all the same thing. All
I think the question
all
is,
catching all
are
catching
they
media.
doing enough? Even though they're supportive, are they doing enough? Because we often,
I
you
think-
know, disrupt like a
think
lot
they
of
made a mis-
politicians, you know, daily lives or offices, or like we marched to Tom Wolf's office in Philadelphia, and people were critical
Bernie
of us.
Sanders
Like,
was doing that
why
back in
are
the
you-
60s.
Yeah.
why
but
are
that's
you
how
doing
you-
this to Wolf? He's supportive of. He wants to legalize
He was
marijuana, but you're
helping that
protesting.
cause before they were even friggin' born, man.
He's not doing enough, though. Just like Tom
But-
Wolf,
but he-
they're
I
not
don't
doing
do it
enough.
I don't think
for
it was
over
even
friggin'
about
20
Bernie.
years.
It wasn't even
They're
about
not
Bernie.
doing enough.
They didn't.
It wasn't about Bernie, but
they didn't
you
really
Just
attack
because he
Bernie.
organized 30
You
years
attacked
ago
Bernie.
doesn't mean shit in present day. First of all,
I think
Wow.
it
just 'cause he-
doesn't. He's not
Wow.
doing enough.
I don't really think it was about Bernie.
I think it was
No, it was
also
two
about
morons.
what you said.
That's what it was. It was two morons,
They
man.
saw
It wasn't two
national
people.
media.
There's going to be some
It
people
was a lot
here.
more people
and
than
it's,
that.
And it's a white person, man. So it's a white thing. And that's what they thought, man. 'Cause they're
No.
so fucking
Maybe not.
narrow-minded.
That's
Maybe
not-
not, because the next day Bernie Sanders came out and said something.
He said a few
Positive.
things before too, but
So-
Okay, let me
they
read you this.
they got their point across.
Yeah, they
Okay,
did.
hold on.
They did.
And they look like morons.
I
that's
wish
all
I
I'm
could have
saying.
done that.
They don't look like
not
morons
really.
to everyone.
I don't think
a lot
so.
of people. I'm supportive of what they did. I'm glad.
Yeah, I think
Screw
it
these politicians
I think it
and their
worked.
giant staffs, and they want to talk about Medicare and Social Security to a bunch of older white people from the suburbs. Like, that's cool. I'm not against that, but I don't feel bad that it got disrupted for, in my opinion, is a more
Well, you're
important
people.
message.
Well, you shot your own. That's why.
No, we
liberalism is a
didn't.
mental
No,
disorder.
listen.
because he came out the
Sanders
next day.
has pledged to dedicate more
Thank you.
outreach to the black community
Thank
and
you.
now merge his platform of fighting economic inequality with
It's already
issues
part
of
of it,
racial
though.
inequality.
It worked.
It's already
Sounds like it
part of
worked.
It
though.
worked.
Direct
It
action
worked,
gets
dude.
the goods.
It worked, bro. You can't argue with
His press
results.
secretary, his right-hand person, is big into Black Lives Matter.
I know, but
So,
they
like,
got
how did
results.
it
This
work?
wasn't the first disruption.
Oh, so
There was
what?
another disruption at Netroots Nation conference. That is when the national Black Lives Matter people first disrupted it. And this is a continuation. It's a continuation of a conversation that's been happening online.
I think they're
And
gonna
right
be-
now, a lot of radical people, they don't support him. He's kind of whack to a lot of people. So, but of all the candidates, like if they had disrupted Trump's thing, probably would have gotten arrested. First of all, tight security would not have gotten
Right.
in. Hillary Clinton,
No way.
would not have known what to do, and
Maybe
she
throw a
would
shoe
not
at her.
change her position. But Bernie is the only movable candidate out of all of them, right? Who's the most likely to include this in their platform? And sometimes you have to press those people and hold their feet to the fire in order to make moves. And you have nothing to lose because the worst that can happen is ignore it like he keeps continuing to do.
I wasn't for it when I first saw it, but when they got the results that they did, how can you argue with
Do
that?
the ends justify the means?
Yes. Yes, it does. That's what I think, anyway.
Just
Wayne.
saying.
Even riots produce results.
There's a lot of heated conversations I'm seeing right now, you know. And I actually think I'm trying to stay away from having these discussions online because it always turns into reverse racism
Of course.
and, you know.
Black Lives Matter. I mean,
why do you always make this about
I got a
race?
question
Red
for you.
lives matter. What about reds?
All
Red
Yellow.
lives matter.
I'm
We were here
not yellow.
first.
All lives matter.
Damn it.
Yes.
All
No, red.
lives
No, put
matter.
red first. I want red
Even
first.
the whiteys.
No, I want red up there, too.
All right.
Even the honk.
Listen,
Fuck the honkies.
Wayne, forget the hashtag and the branding. Do you agree that we have a huge problem in this country right now with unarmed black people getting murdered by police illegally?
Yes, but call it something else.
All right.
Call
See,
it
we can
something
meet in
else,
the
man.
middle, right? we
it
can
is-
meet in the middle.
It's
The-
obvious
the only-
that it
the only
happens. How many
difference-
people die?
The only
and
All right,
they're
but if
all
you take
color
away the
or
name and the
Spanish?
language, and
It's just
you're
media to it now.
you're for what I'm for, right?
Hell yeah. But
Exactly.
the Black Lives Matter, it kind of alienates itself. If you're a
I agree.
a
There is
redneck,
the branding
well,
is
why
problematic
Black Lives
in some
matter?
ways.
Well, us honkies don't matter, and that's how it comes off, man. You catch more flies.
You
hear
honkies
you.
mattered for
Would hunt.
years. You honkies ran things for years. You ran this world for years.
Hey, Chief
Now it's
Smoke.
everybody else's turn.
Hey, Chief Smoke a lot. Be the sound man.
No, but it's like it's a population that is endangered right
That's
now.
what we gotta talk about. That's the problem. The problem is
And we need to come together to solve the problem. Like, forget these organizers and their branding and their movement, and let's just talk about the issue, right? And the issue is that
Why are
none of these
people getting shot?
candidates have a plan for dealing with killer police. And it's the problem. We need to keep disrupting their shit until they come up with a plan.
The drug war needs to end. Because we do need killer
First
police,
step-
but not they're killing the wrong people. We
We
need.
wouldn't need them because most of the stuff that they're doing is related to the drug war, right?
But we need killers to protect us. We need killers. The people that have to protect us have to be killers, right? We don't want wimps protecting us. But these people that are killers need to be protecting us for the
I
right
would
reasons.
say only if
I don't know.
absolutely necessary. Other countries
about military?
have killers too, and they don't they're trained to kill and they can kill, but they don't. They use like pepper spray or taser.
If someone comes in here with a gun, all right, and starts holding us hostage, I want the cops come in here and blow them away.
Of
I want a
course.
killer taking that killer out.
Gun for
De-escalate
gun,
the
sure.
situation. De-escalate.
Well, if that's possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Hey,
cops don't
drop the
take
gun.
these steps. They just
If they don't
shoot.
drop the gun, you
So
shoot the
many
son of a
They
bitch.
don't try to de-escalate.
I want my life saved.
Yo, is my speaker on? My mic on?
You could turn you up here.
Yeah.
Is that
Yo,
better?
So many times
go.
I see these videos, and I always think the cop was like a coward. Like I think me without even a gun or a taser or a mace, I think I could take. There was a shooting last week in Washington D.C. Did you see that lady got shot? She was standing there. She had a little steak knife. It was like 20 people all egging her on, and a cop was standing there holding a gun, telling her to put it down. Some people were yelling for her to put the gun down, put the knife down, and then from like 10 feet away, he shoots her. Right?
Oh,
Yo,
boy.
I could take a gun away from some old drunk lady with a knife. I'll bash her with something. I'll throw something at
They
her.
got
Listen,
nightclubs,
they-
right?
It's bad training. It's
They
just
got
bad
have
training.
nightclubs,
And then
right?
why did he have to shoot her?
It's
Yeah.
it's not
Because
just
it's-
bad training. They
because it's
literally
too many
hire
of-
crazy
Shoot her,
people.
taser,
Cowards.
take
That's-
the sticking knee out.
Cowards, too.
They literally hire
You know?
Can I tell you
psychopaths
my take
and
on this?
arm them.
My take is
They
because the
take a
liberalism.
psychology test where
of
they
the
beat
law
out all the
enforcement.
like nice, compassionate
Anyone could be a
people.
cop now.
Yeah, and
Back in the day,
That's
you
part of
had
the
to be a
equation,
big,
unfortunately.
Strong son bitch.
Right.
And
That you didn't mess
a lot
with.
of them are racist.
Now
too.
you can have
so,
a
you know,
you can have
it's
a little
just a recipe
Latina
for
woman
disaster.
who's 5'2" being a cop. I mean, come on, man, stop, or I'll shoot you. Okay, on up yours. You know, and that's how the cops don't get the respect that they used to get.
Because now we have the internet and we know they're corrupt and we can videotape it and film it and people believe us now.
Well,
That is the big difference.
It's true.
You can now see it. But at the same
Because
time,
you see, they make up
there's-
stories
there's
even
some-
when video exists. They still make up stories. You know?
Yeah, the guy in Cleveland last week. I was being dragged by the car.
he didn't drop the gun. No shit, he didn't have a friggin' gun.
There
Drop
are
the gun.
good
Drop
cops
the
out
gun.
there, but they should quit and protest or go on strike because
I don't know. I have a
they
couple,
have.
I have a
if
couple cousins who
they
are
shouldn't
cops.
want to deal with it
I hope
either.
they're all-
But then we'll only have the
and I
crazy
always,
cops.
I always hope nothing happens.
So that's
to them.
bad.
I don't want
Well-
nothing bad to happen to cops, but Jesus, like, they have to, they have to have a different.
They gotta stop working for corporations
They
and
gotta
acting
protect
like they're
us.
private security.
There are-
Yeah, they're not about protecting
Yeah, they have to
us.
protect
That's
us.
the
We should
thing.
just get
Protect
our
and
own
serve.
private security.
That's how
because,
that's what's going to happen eventually.
You know, they're not protecting us.
Hey, Wayne, do me a favor. Give out the number for the magical butter machine real quick. Got a couple people that are looking for the number.
862-222-3332. That number again is 862-222-3332. Don't be afraid to call us up and try to win that magical butter machine. And you can tell us all about how great police are and all that stuff. Yeah, great. All I know is... Oh, my phone rang a couple of times. Sorry.
It did.
It happened.
You got callers coming in, Wayne. Pay attention.
Well, stop arguing with me, damn it.
I'm trying not to, but sometimes you're a little rambunctious. Honkies lives matter.
Well, hold on.
Honkies ran the world,
I'm
man.
sorry, bro.
Come on, man.
Honkies run the
in my
world.
Republican head, when I think of Black Lives Matter, you know what? You know what the first thing my Republican Christian head thinks about? You know, if abortion didn't exist, there would be 13 million more black kids, children. Did you know that? Did you know that over 13
That's
million?
what they do. They call it the genocide.
Well, if they had the artificial womb, that wouldn't have happened.
I'm just saying, you know, so like when I hear Black Lives Matter, that's what I think about. And I don't want to think about that. I want to think about more specifically
They're totally separate issues.
when I'm just telling
A
you.
lot
how
of
white
those
people
millions
hear it.
of lives were like people that were raped or incest or unplanned pregnancies. It's not the same as killer cops killing people, humans that are alive.
That's what we
totally-
need to talk
Yeah, there's an
Not the
argument
same.
for there's pro-life people that are for the death penalty. I don't understand how you can be for the death penalty but be pro-life. That's
It's
kinda
totally
weird.
crazy.
It's weird.
It's crazy. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
ludicrous.
once
Like-
was a pollster in North Carolina during the 2004 election. And I asked people their opinions on a myriad of issues. That's why I know polling is really flawed and like these statistics often are skewed. But I asked this woman if she was pro-life or pro-death, or sorry, pro-life or pro-choice. That's it. And she goes, "Well, I'm not pro-death." She goes, "I'm pro-life, but I support a woman's right to choose." And I was like that's not in my multiple choice answer. It was like yes, no, don't know. I was like, should I just put don't know? She's like, I do know. I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't believe in war or murder. And so I'm pro-life. But I think that women should be able to choose whether or not they want to plan a family. And I was like, okay, I'm going to mark you off for pro-choice. And she was like, it's not what it should be called. And again, she was like, we're just like branded as like pro-death.
Pretty
But
much.
the people who are pro-life are often, for all the other things, like the death penalty,
I'm against
you
the
know,
death penalty.
all that kind of shit. So her point was well taken. And afterwards I said, this question is flawed. I think we should word it differently.
Oh, so you can answer it the way you want to answer it.
No, to say like, more specifically, instead of calling it pro-life or pro-choice, like, do you support abortion, basically, or contraceptive, or
Gets even worse.
reproductive
Kid
justice?
killer or not? Baby killer or baby lover?
Just because you have an abortion doesn't mean you're a baby
Killer.
killer.
You're killing
That's
a baby.
terrible. What if you're raped and you had to like have someone's child? What if you got raped by some dude and you had
that's
to
not
carry
the-
his baby?
That's
I
not
would
the norm.
swallow.
That's not the norm.
Wow.
I'm just saying, like that
I'm
is
just saying. Hey,
That's not the normal scenario, though.
that's a lot.
that's
You know
right,
what?
IZ. It's still killing.
This lady at me one time got mad at me when I told her. This,
Well,
she
there's
was-
also a
she was
difference between that
committing
and
genocide
contraception.
because she was killing thousands of black men. She was like, "What? What?"
What did you? I heard that.
That's terrible.
I heard that.
It's like a jailhouse joke.
Jailhouse
Do
Oh
you
joke.
have
yeah,
a
you
lighter?
you get out of the shower. You get
Yes,
out
I
of the shower.
do.
You're like, yo, don't step on my kids.
I had to take the mic away. I didn't want anybody on the air to hear that one. Hey, I'm looking at this. Hey, who's watching this on Ustream?
Couple people. I'm
Come on.
one of them.
Wait a minute.
I like
Hold
seeing
on. Who's
myself.
watching?
I
on
think
Ustream?
Patrick is because he asked for the number and I didn't call. So,
Patrick?
Patrick, do you have the number or not? Do you want the number? Give him the number for the magical butter machine, Wayne.
Who's Patrick?
Patrick, go on. Go on.
862
He's getting his card, bro.
222. I think he got his card. 3332. I put it on. I put it on the link.
Yeah, he's getting a medical marijuana card, or he has a
should.
card. So
Be gone.
be dialing.
Be gone. Be dialing.
Get the magical butter machine. Makes oils, butters, salves, and tinctures. I want to make a salve this weekend. Jenny Storms gave me some salve. It really worked on my back and my neck.
That stuff is miraculous.
Oh wow, that is
I'm
so
telling you.
good. Yeah, that made
Love
my
it.
back feel great.
I put it on a burn. It was like a gaping open burn. I was making pizza. Was high. Burnt myself on the oven, and my mom even said to me like, "Oh, cover that thing up." It's like that's gross, But I had put the salve on it, and I didn't want to wrap it up. I wanted it to like air out, and within 3 days, this was like completely healed. And she saw my arm again, and she was like, what happened to the burn? I said, look, it's healed. And she said, what did you put on it? And I showed her, and that was literally the first time that I had a conversation with her about medical cannabis. I was like, all right, now's a good time to talk to you about medicinal marijuana. And I showed her the thing, and she's like, this has cannabis, like blew her mind that you couldn't get high off of it, and that it actually healed me. And I think that's just, again, another indicator about the mass amount of disinformation that's out there.
Let me ask you a question. If you put salve on your arm, will it show up in a drug test, a pee test? Is it get into your bloodstream or topical? How does that work?
It depends what's in it, because some of them use hemp oil, which is also very good, especially for skin things, topicals. Some of them do have like regular cannabis with THC.
That's what I'm going to make.
That's more in the, if you see the pain relief lotions, and
that's what I want.
I don't know if there's enough in it to show up in a drug test, but you're probably using a lot of it, then it might show up. If you're using it like every once in a while, probably not.
It's a good question for Garen. Next time we talk to Garen Angel.
We should totally ask one of the people that make this stuff and see what we can find out. My guess is that it varies, right, from item to item.
Yeah.
But there's so many. There's a wealth of different products.
Be guilty.
Because there is some like heavy duty pain relief cream that's like CBD, like high indica.
Going into your blood.
Yeah, and it has THC in it, and it gets you kind of high. And like that shit, I think will show up in a test, like for sure. But you know what else is interesting? Do you guys remember that Canalube?
Oh,
Remember
talk to
that?
us about
Oh.
Cantaloupe.
Yeah.
That's real. So there's been
Yeah.
a couple of reviews on it, and people
Tell
say
us.
that it really works.
How did you like it?
I didn't try it. It's expensive. It's like $75. I'd rather
yeah.
just
We'll
buy a
it
bag
for
of
the-
weed.
I don't know. We might have to buy some for experimenting.
We all have to try it then.
Research.
Ah,
I personally like Johnson & Johnson's baby lotion.
But since that gets you high, it supposedly really does get you high.
Imagine
It
that.
probably
What-
shows up in your bloodstream, right?
I mean, it tests for THC like metabolites.
Well, I'm
So if
thinking
there's
about the lube
THC
now.
in it, then it
Wonder what
will
that's
show
like.
up. But
You're
if there's
doing
no
your thing.
THC in it, then there's
You're
a good
doing your
chance
thing.
it won't show up unless the test is testing for other cannabinoids.
Hey, oh. Hold on, I don't know. Would that make your member high? Or would that make you high?
Well, you have to read the reviews. They basically say that it
Screw that. I wanna do the reviews.
well,
How do we get Cantaloupe? The Cannabis King at gmail.com. That's how you can reach me. The Cannabis King at gmail.com.
Send lots of lube.
Oh, please, please. I'll be your tester.
You want to do research in the bathroom?
what I was gonna say is the reviews are mostly from women, right? So
I
they
know
say that
women.
it gets their vag high and you feel like a body buzz.
Get your vag high.
Mm,
Yeah,
the JJ.
totally. But they both said that they it didn't get their partners high, or they didn't really feel anything.
What, the partners, what do you mean? The-
Yeah, that their
Oh, it
boyfriends'
didn't, like-
penises were not high.
Did they try anal? I'm just curious.
Oh, boy.
So I don't know what they didn't really go into detail about that. I don't know if there was an actual effort
That's
on
too
their
bad.
partner's behalf.
Behind.
You know,
On
so
their partners behind.
you should try it, Wayne. Let us
Not
know.
in my behind.
Yeah, you should. When you lose that bet to that girl for your dabs, then you can use the lube for your bet.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is
that
cute.
ain't happening.
It is cute. That's gay, bro.
Three
You should
Betting-
make a Chris Christie Cantaloupe masturbation video.
Listen, I got the hair.
Way ahead of you.
I-
Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. Don't worry.
Be funny.
That's already in the script,
I
bro.
want to do like a Chris Christie and Weed Man twerking video.
Yeah, that's one of them. Twerking.
So funny.
Yes. Come on, you could twerk, Ed. Take one for the team.
There's no shortage of good Chris Christie video ideas. You could do a video about anything.
Wasting time. He's only going to be on the stage like this for
You hear
Are
that?
you saying we actually need to come up with like a real
Yo,
idea?
you see the hair, right?
Where's your mic, Ed? I can't hear you.
I got
No,
the
you
hair.
can come up with ideas like every 5 minutes, man. Forget ideas, man. You got to
Exactly.
do it.
I got the hair.
All right.
I have
You
a.
gotta do
I have
it.
It
the
is.
white-
Look.
I have the white button down.
Are we doing
And
it?
a
We
pink
doing
tie.
a video today? Hey,
No,
we
no,
can
no.
do a video today.
We can do one this week.
No,
That's what I brought.
See, you always put it off. We
That's
can do
what I
one
brought.
today.
I can't do one
We
today.
can walk in
We got
today.
Giorgio. Giorgio will help us out.
We could do a Christie Burger commercial today.
I'm down.
We can be talk.
Totally.
We can make a
Okay.
Christie Burger, and we'll have Christie sneaking in with a hat on, a coat, maybe an umbrella, and comes. Yo, do we
I
have
don't
a
coat
coat?
and umbrella, bro. I
Do we have a
just got
coat?
friggin' white
We can
button
find an
down
umbrella.
and a pink tie.
Yo, I'll go buy a big ass raincoat, a big rain umbrella. I mean,
6XL.
and have him sneak in here, head down, and ask the girl for a Christie Burger. And when she says something to him, I can't hear you, sir. He's like, "Can I have one of my burgers?" And pull his hat off. Be like, Chris Christie's here. Had me running out like, "Hey, Christie, you're here." You're like, "Wee man, stop! I just want to come
And
get a
then
burger."
I get on the counter and start twerking.
Oh no.
I think you guys should let me write the script. I don't know.
Come on, that'd be a
Just-
good.
I'm
Well,
just
you
saying.
have,
I'm
you
just
have
saying.
till 6 o'clock today. I leave Trenton, New Jersey
You
at
know,
6.
you guys throw this shit on me like 5 minutes before we're gonna do it.
Bro,
I'm
I've
like,
been
okay.
having
Now
a
what?
fucking hair for how long?
Yes.
This shit's growing now.
We just got to do it.
I have
I've been putting my
plans.
shit
Today's
soon, Mom.
Thursday.
I gotta.
Let's just
You
do
gotta
it.
Come
tell
on.
me a little bit ahead of time, not like right now.
Just
I'm
do
telling
it.
I
you
got a
right now.
plan for you.
No,
We
you
got to get
don't.
up early at 5 o'clock in the morning with me.
Well, listen.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
We already talked about you
You gotta
guys
wake up
doing
in
the
the
other
same
ones,
day?
like at Fort Lee, and
That's
there's
that's
a whole bunch of other ones
rush
you can
hour.
do.
That's a rush hour thing.
But yeah, you got to do it with traffic
Early.
going by.
Early.
You either have to do it at
So
7 in the morning
tomorrow.
or 4 in the
I'm ready
evening.
tomorrow morning. I
But
want to go.
you can also do it right here, right now. Look, it's even getting ready to rain, so you can put like a raincoat on and sneak in here.
No, so you got to planning, guys.
It doesn't take-
Planning.
I'm
planning.
getting ready to throw this microphone and run to the damn store to get me a big old raincoat for
Got me
him.
till
We'll go
6.
get it. Go get it.
For him.
Go
and
get
he
it.
and he can come in here and hide his head.
And we'll plan. We got to
We
plan.
be jamon.
All right.
You guys are nuts. We got to plan
Hey,
this
let me
shit.
hop
Hey, give
off
me a
this.
water
I gotta
on
go
the
check
script.
out.
I mean,
haven't
geez,
been out there in 2
A
years.
script would be nice. God, you guys are like,
That
oh,
was the script. Right.
running guns a-blazing. Like, wait, let's
Some-
plan something out, guys.
Somebody, one of our listeners, write that script
I
real
planned my
fast.
part.
Yeah,
dude.
give us ideas. Throw us
That's
some
right.
ideas.
I just
Call
did my
in.
part.
I have a new burger called the
Who's
Christie
there?
Burger. We were going to call it the Jive Turkey, but then we named it the Christie Burger. All right, so we got the Christie Burger, and we're going to have Chris Christie lookalike here come buy one of his burgers. Come on.
And then
We'll edit it up into a
then-
1-minute commercial, and we'll put it all over the internet. Chris Christie's
I'm
came to
down.
Wheat Man spot to get the.
Got me till 6.
All right, we got it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it.
Stay tuned.
I wonder
Check
if
our
anybody-
website.
Anybody's got an SUV we can borrow? Have it pull up and have him jump out of it.
Yo, when I was driving by the State House today, man, what's going on there today?
I don't know. It's Thursday. Thursdays are the day you do shit.
No, today is Monday, bro.
Oh wow, it's Monday.
That shit.
Wow.
Every friggin' news vehicle was there. 12.
What's going on Monday?
Fox. There was a couple of Foxes.
I don't know.
New Jersey 12. The Philly 29 was on that shit.
All right, here we'll Google it.
Christie must be in town.
No, but it must be something else.
Something's
He's
going
there all the
down.
time.
I never
No, he's
seen
not
that
here
many
all the
cameras.
time.
Well,
I
that's
never
right.
seen that many friggin' vehicles. I kind of wanted to tell Jim Miller. Say, yo, get a fucking sign, Jim. Get out there. Do your shit. Jim, if you're listening, get over there.
So every Thursday, people gather still at the state capitol in Trenton, New Jersey, right in front of the State House, to protest the unjust marijuana laws and the racist drug war. And you guys have been out there for how long now?
4 score. Oh, about 2 years
year.
now?
1 year.
A full year?
Started last year.
we're halfway done, so it's been it's 30 weeks.
No, this is like the
Twen-
second year.
Oh yeah, we've been doing it since last year. Jenny Storm started this
Yeah,
whole
she
thing.
started it.
Last
And
year.
Jenny.
Last summer.
But yeah,
Remember I was in my cast. It was last summer.
It's after 420 thing.
That was the best cast ever. He had a fucking pipe in the cast that he used to smoke. You had a pipe and a tube going up your leg, and used to walk around Montclair with us at the police station smoking weed. That was
He
great.
even had a friggin' limo driver. Remember Danny Price?
That was great.
Used to drive him around everywhere.
Where's Danny?
I had a few of them. A few people drove me around.
On the road again. Yo, I might have an extra ticket
Here's a picture of it right here.
to Willie Nelson,
Just type pipe cast.
Borgata, Sunday night. Would you go
Really?
see Willie?
I'm not gonna be here Sunday.
I might go with you.
Shit, that's right.
That sounds awesome.
Just one ticket?
Just one. And you better get ready to do some slobbering on the nubbin.
See, I think that you really are
No,
that way,
listen. I want to smoke.
saying those things.
No,
Those
is that-
horrible things to me. Just because Cindy called me a BJ face, now I got to live with that the rest of my life now. No,
Hey, pretty
no,
much.
sorry. No.
Listen,
And when
bro.
she said BJ face, she meant like that, not like that
no,
kind of
like
face.
you got a face. that-
No, like a happy face, like a happy smiley O face.
Anyway, if I go to this thing, I want to smoke with fucking Willie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going there to, like, I'm not going there to, like, take a chick and, have a good night out. No. I'm going there to smoke with Willie.
We'll have to chain smoke and entice
That's
him
my gig.
with our smoke.
And I got to,
Where is this?
Borgata. They
Oh,
fucking kicked me
awesome.
out
Oh, they
there.
kicked up me.
I
Yeah.
was the first
I'm
person.
banned.
I was the first person to ever get arrested at the Borgata for marijuana.
That's right.
You got a charge there?
Yes. And it was funny when we went to court. My lawyer was just like, they brought 5 people there. They wanted to make like me a poster boy that you don't do drugs with the Borgata, right? So my lawyer was like, well, who's in charge here? And this little girl, well, I'm the VP of the Borgata, blah blah blah. You should have done your homework, hon. You should have asked my client for his name and asked how much his family spends at your place in a year. Because I'm sure his dad gambles more in 1 month than you make in 5 years. They came back. They were like, sir, everyone that ever gets charged with the marijuana arrest gets kicked out for a year. We're going to even drop that. If you want to come gamble right now, you come on down. So, yeah, I lucked out big time.
They dropped the charges?
Yeah, because my dad spent a lot of money in that fucking place. A lot of money. That's how I got the tickets. The tickets were actually sold out, standard room only. But I got a cabana. I got a little cabana set up going.
White privilege.
No, man, it's called
If you-
working your balls off, bro. See what you're doing? What you're doing with this? This is what my family did. We started 50 years ago.
50 years ago, we couldn't do stuff like this.
And you think us Italians could have?
You did.
Damn right, because we had to pay the right people off.
You were lucky.
Yeah, we were. We were.
Luciano. Him and Lucky Luciano.
Nah, Lucky
And all
fuck
them
Lucky
type of dudes.
Luciano. He died. He ended up dying in Italy. No, it's not the mafia, bro. It's not like that at all. Family business is like the family food business.
You have a problem with people calling out sick all the time, don't you?
Damn straight, because you're here to work. If you're working,
Did you fire that guy?
oh yeah.
Well, here, listen to this.
Don't worry. I fired a black dude, but I hired a black dude.
You wouldn't fire this black dude. Listen to this.
I'm the heavyweight champ out of the world.
You're really sick this week. What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or some portion?
Straight.
Spinal.
Spinal. I broke my back.
Have you seen the Mike Tyson
Spinal.
Chronicles or the cartoon that's on Cartoon Network?
Not yet. I
I've
can't
heard
wait.
it's awesome.
It's hilarious. It's him really talking like that and embracing it
That's how he
as
talks.
a cartoon. That's how he talks. That's why it's really him.
Spinal.
I have a meme that says, "That's messed up."
That's the greatest thing ever. This is the greatest thing ever, man. This is
Sweet.
great.
What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or
Well,
what portion?
Spinal.
That's great.
The visual's the best because he's standing up and he just beat the shit out of some dude. You know, and his back's fine. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know if he got hit in the head like a little too hard, but he was on some crazy stuff. Spinal.
He actually used to live right next.
I love how the announcer goes along with it. He's like a vertebrae. What'd you say? A disc? Spinal. Like, what does that even mean? He broke his spine. Why are you standing then?
Let's just beat that guy
If you
up.
break your spine.
Just killed that guy.
You're not standing.
Oh man.
It's a bad day. It's a bad day.
Wayne, can you give out that number one more time? I think Patrick is in the other room. Hey, Patrick, go in the other room now.
Patrick,
Here,
you
Patrick
lose.
wants to call in.
You lose, Patrick.
Give him one more time.
I give the freaking phone number out.
Well, we got six
I
other
put it on
listeners.
you. I messaged you with the
You
freaking
did?
thing.
You did?
I put it on your Facebook
Oh,
page.
jeez.
What are you? Are you that freaking high? Are you that high?
Never
dude?
mind, Patrick.
P gone.
Yeah.
Just like his name. P gone. He's gone, son. P gone. Hey, what are we gonna do? Hold his hand? Do I gotta open a friggin' door?
You know what's sweet?
Patrick, come here.
No.
Here, fella.
You know what's sweet? That him and his dad got cards together. That's sweet.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
They could go to the dispensary together and, you know.
Teeth?
smoke
Never
together.
mind. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I wish I had a dad like that I could smoke
His
with all the
dad's
time.
definitely cool.
Yeah, man.
His dad's definitely cool.
Oh, he's the granddad for dads. Right?
Yes. Granddad for dabs.
Granddad for dads.
It's him.
Yeah, that's great. He's a champ too. He's got some killer lungs. He's he's no joke. He smokes blunts too.
Hell yeah.
I used to smoke with my dad in college. We used to smoke J's, and I always thought that was so cool. I feel like that's one of my most bonding memories. You know, like being stoned and like traveling. I think it's all right when you're an adult, you know, to like get high with your parents. What do you guys think?
I agree if your parents are cool with it. I wish.
Do any of your parents smoke weed? No.
Oh no.
I was lucky enough. My parents won't smoke. See, that's like, but it's weird. As much as they won't smoke, everybody, as much as all people that won't smoke pot, you offer them a fucking edible, that's a different story. What do you mean? That lollipop has what in it? I don't believe you. Here, let me try. And I've had that's how I've been able to introduce pot to my family. For Uncle Wayne, I made Thanksgiving. I made a pumpkin high pie, and they all knew. Of course,
I love it, pumpkin high pie.
of course, like none of my nieces or nephews were allowed to have it. You had to be 18. All right, and it was just a friggin' pie. But it was good. So everyone had a slice of this crap. Ah, wow. Bad news. Bad news.
Were they like tripping?
Yeah, my dad, he was like, I'll never touch any of your food again.
They knew that it had weed in it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said he got up like 20 times that night to go to the bathroom to realize that he didn't have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, he was tripping for sure.
So then he tells me, like, I woke up in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth without water. So I'm like, okay, what's the big deal? You know, and then all I know is this, okay? He had a very terrible experience. Meanwhile, he golfed the next day, like 10 hours later. And he had the best goddamn score ever.
Oh, see, look at that.
but he said, "Oh, my head hurt. I didn't feel like talking to nobody." I'm like, "Yeah, welcome to my world." So you were focused, though, right?
Doesn't
Yeah.
make your head hurt though. When does weed make your head hurt?
Yeah, it
I
makes
think
my
I
head feel
OD'd.
better.
I'm not
If I've
gonna
had
lie. I think I OD'd.
I think
My
you put
family.
too much in it
Oh yeah,
for them.
yeah. You figure one pie. I put about 2 ounces of weed
Oh
in
my
the butter
lord! Wow.
and everything. I made the crust from weed.
Wow, that's a lot. 2 ounces is a lot.
You know, I made the crust. I did the pumpkin from scratch. I did the whipped cream using the can of stuff. Hold on here.
You got a call? Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
I got a call.
We have a caller.
You got to do the
Let's set this up.
You got to do the. Hello, caller. Hold for a second while we hook you up. Can you hear us now?
Well, I can hear you now. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's going on?
You're on the air.
Not much. Just proud to announce that I am now a patient, just waiting on my card in the mail. We finished all of our paperwork and everything on Thursday, so it should be any day now, actually.
We?
Dad and I are both patients.
Oh, Dad and I. Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't you and a lover.
What's that?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. That's so cool getting
I
out
don't
your.
know if I just have a shit connection or what. I could barely hear you guys.
Can you hear me now,
There
baby?
you go, man. So listen, this is Patrick. So you're calling in for the magical butter machine, huh?
Oh, I would love that. I'm baking some brownies right now. I just have 2 pots set up because I don't have a double boiler. And yeah, man, I'm into doing some edibles and shit. That would be fantastic.
Did he answer the question?
No,
Yeah.
you have a couple of questions you have to answer there, fella.
Okay.
This is a contest, right?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay, what is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life?
Yep.
Yes.
The meaning of life is to treat others as you would like to be treated. Leave it a little bit better than you came.
Sorry, we already got that same answer. Got to come up with something different.
You see,
Help others.
now you see, I'm waiting for the
What
guy.
else you got?
I'm waiting for the guy to call in, who's going to talk about quarks and superstrings and stuff like that. Like, you got anything for us? Come on. Like, explain the
No, I didn't
universe.
say any of that stuff.
Explain infinity, for Christ's sake.
Why are we here?
You know what? All right, I'm not going to lie. I can hear like every other word you guys are saying. I'm just going to come in there on Thursday. I'm off work. I'm going to come visit you
No.
guys.
You
I
have
can't hear
you have to answer the question. Come here, Patrick. Patrick, you have to answer the
I
question.
can't really hear you.
You can-
I'll actually have my card on Thursday. Let's catch up then.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how it
Patrick.
works. No. You're on the air now. Come here. Get over here. Can
Yeah,
you?
I'm still out here and shit. I'm just gonna go back to listening on the website.
No, 'cause we're gonna talk-
show.
no, we're gonna
Talk
talk-
to you.
no,
I'll see
you-
you all Thursday.
Don't go. We're going to talk crap about you if you go. Don't hang up the phone. You don't hang up on us. We hang up on you. Oh! Call him back.
No.
Call him back. Call him back.
I think he lost.
Son of a bitch. No, you don't get a machine. We're taking your name out of the running. Oh, you want to try for the machine? Oh. Oh, sure.
She should try to win it, too.
Well, yeah, you might as well. Are you a patient? Are you a medical marijuana patient? Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. We just got to call somebody back here and yell at them. Hold on. Give me that number. Where'd he go? Call him back. Wayne, call him back. I'll take the heat. Call him back. Nobody hangs up on us. We hang up on them. You know that by now. Oh, okay. Well, we're giving away a magical butter machine here. And it's for patients that, want to make butter and oil and stuff like that. So we're giving it away to people.
I put the Ustream back up so I could at least hear what was going on.
No, we're just hanging up on you. Sorry. Okay. Had to take care of that. Sorry. Okay. No, this machine actually helps a lot of children because parents are making butter and oil for their kids with this machine. So you can certainly put your name in. So your name is Willa Jackson. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Lefty. Nice to meet you.
I don't think this is working. Is it working?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to talk right
Yeah,
into
you're
it.
good.
Okay.
Put it right up against there.
Right here.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's you're a cannabis chef.
Yes, I am a cannabis chef in Phoenix, Arizona. And I also taught and teach dosaging classes because in Arizona we have dispensaries, and you'll have people that know nothing about cannabis. They'll
Oh, we
get
got
their
that here.
card,
We have that here in Jersey.
and they'll go in, but they don't teach them dosaging. So what happens is you'll have actual patients that it will help, but because they go in, they take too much, and the side effects can be anywhere from sleeping too much, throwing up, or whatever. You're not going to die. You don't need to go to the emergency room, but it turns them off. So then they become, oh, don't take that. So then you have another person against it. So
Yeah.
they need to be educated. So I get people in my class, and I'll be honest with you, they were worried about kids, but my average student in my class is 50 and over. I've had very few young people in my class, and when I start my class, I tell them up front, if you're in here to get high, get up and leave. This is education about a medicine that I want people to know about. So I know about I don't know about this machine. It's the first time I've heard of it, but I also teach people about THC and CBDs and CBNs. THC is for the head, CBDs are for the body, and CBNs are a mixture, and there's others, but those are the three popular ones. So I teach that in my class, and I also teach people indica and sativa. A lot of people don't know that. They think pot is pot. And then once you get it, if you go into the dispensaries, but I also teach in my class, there are different levels. So then there are people that need hybrids, because if you need something, like for instance, sativa, which is your head high with more THC, you're going to want that for people that have PTSD, depression, things of that nature. And then you'll have people that need the indica, which is more for your pain level. And so that would be people with MS, myself, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, things like that. So there's so much to learn, and there's so many ways to take it. The other thing that I teach people is you have the smokers. They prefer to smoke, but the truth is, to get the real medicinal, you need to eat it. You can smoke, and you can get your little head high, which is good if you're depressed, you got a headache, whatever, but you can buy cream that has CBDs, and you rub it on your head and make your headache go away. You know what I mean? And once you eat it, it also can stay in your system. I'm talking about testing, I'm talking about benefits that you're getting, anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. So you're not popping pills. They want to push pills, pharmaceuticals. I used to be a pharmaceutical chemist, so I used to be in that field. And they just want to push the pills. So I'm also teaching people how they can use their pharmaceuticals. Say, for instance, if you're in a pain pill, but you don't want to take it all day because it takes away your quality of life, you can take your pain pill instead of taking it every 3 to 4 hours. You can take your cannabis in between, and it will carry you through. And you can have a day where you can actually have some quality of life. But I'll start teaching, so I'm going to get off.
No, that's good. I used to take pain pills, and I took a lot less when I used cannabis.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was so nice meeting you
Well, let me
all.
ask you a question. Do you have testing available out in Arizona?
What kind of
Like if I want to take my oil that I made, if you make an
yes,
oil.
there are places that do the testing, but they usually test for the dispensaries. They usually test for the dispensaries.
But as you as a consumer, could you go get it tested?
I've never even tried, because when you go to the dispensary, it already tells you, when you purchase it, it'll tell you the percentage of THC, the percentage of CBDs. It'll tell you that.
Right, but it's sometimes it varies when you make the oils and the
Yes.
tinctures. It'll vary.
Yes.
And you'd like to know what, like
Yes.
especially for children, you have to know exactly the milligrams of what you're giving.
Right. So, like, say for instance, if I was going to make some oil and I purchase it, I'll know that information before, and I'll do the mathematical calculation myself. But I usually get that information before I purchase it. And then also, I want people to be, not trying to put anybody out of business, but I'm trying to educate people that if you're taking it for medicine, you need to be using medical grade, not something off the street. You don't know what they're putting in it. You don't know what you're getting. And you actually can be more sick than you were before you were taking the medical grade. So
Yeah.
I only cook with medical grade.
What do you like to cook? What's your favorite thing to make?
I like to make my oil my butter, because my favorite thing is the salad dressing. I make salad dressing, and with my salad dressing, I can just not only put it on salad, I can marinate, I can season my vegetables with it and grill with it. I mean, the salad dressing takes you to a whole nother level. And the butter, which we refer to as liquid gold, I mean, I've done a whole turkey Thanksgiving dinner, and had people over that have a card. So you can do anything.
I'm starving now.
Anything. Anything. And I like to cook, so.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
are you happy with the program out in Arizona?
Yes and no. I think the problem that they have is, anytime you involve the government, they say they don't want us to have it. They won't legalize it federally, but they're paying out the nose taxes, number one. Number two, I'll give you an example. Before we had the dispensaries, it was made where you could grow your own, and you were allowed so many plants blah, 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 blah. Then once they built the dispensaries, is if you were 20 miles or more, away from a dispensary, you could grow your own. But what has happened is before, you could buy medicinal grade ounce for, say, $200 and up. Now that we have dispensaries, of course, they don't want the growers growing. They want them to sell them to them. You go to a dispensary, an ounce can start at $350 and up. So you can spend as much as $600-$700 for an ounce, which is ridiculous.
Guess how much our ounces are in New Jersey?
You mean in Arizona?
No, in Jersey. In New
I don't
Jersey.
know how much they are here.
Take a guess how much an ounce is in New Jersey.
Dispensary.
Dispensary ounce. Dispensary.
Legal,
Probably about
medicinal.
400.
400? Try again.
What is it?
Keep,
Higher?
keep going.
600?
No.
Almost. 538.
500
I would
plus
never
tax.
buy it.
Don't say 538.
Plus
It's
tax.
500 plus tax.
No way I would buy it.
Tax.
There's no way. That's ridiculous.
That's what they want us to do.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to move in that direction of taking the prices up because it's money for them. They're not even thinking about the person. Now, I'll tell you another thing that I don't like they're doing, and then I gotta go, is if you're a patient and you're on pain medication, the doctors all over the country are starting to veer people into going to pain clinics. But what they don't tell you, I know this for a fact in Arizona because I was told to go to a pain clinic, is number one, they test you for street drugs. And
Told you.
marijuana, even though it is legal
told
in
you this.
Arizona, if you have it in your system, you're not getting any services.
We've heard that story countless
It's true.
times.
It's
that people
absolutely
Happened
have
to me.
In Jersey,
their
too.
procedures have been. We just got an
Yes.
email the other day. Someone was going in for some type of surgery, and the anesthesiologist, saw that
Yeah.
he tested positive, and
Absolutely.
even it was a medical patient in New
Yes.
Jersey.
Oh, yes.
Card
it's absolutely
carrying.
true. It's absolutely true. And then what happens is then they'll start pill counting. Because if you have
Yeah.
that history that you were doing medical marijuana,
Yep.
and then you stay and you're a patient and you get cleared, they start counting your pills. So now you're looked at as if you're some drug addict, and you're just someone trying to get relief of your pain.
Yeah.
So
For
I don't
a
like
plant that has never caused anyone to die
that.
ever
Exactly.
or overdose.
No,
or,
they
or
overdose.
lung cancer.
I know
They
it's
overdose.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Did-
Okay, that's interesting because I'm self-employed. But I've talked to people that are looking for jobs, and it depends. Like, I'll give an example. I won't name the company or the person, but I have a friend that was looking for a job, and she has MS, and she has her medical card, and she does medicinal. She did everything to try to clean up so she could pass the test, and she did. After she got hired, she looked in the book. If you have a medical card at the company she works for, they don't care. As long as you do your job and you don't come to work high.
Huh.
So it just depends.
Well, yeah.
But I'm saying
You're not
there's
that company.
many employers
Hey, man,
out
hallelujah.
there that doesn't care if you have
Especially
the
corporate
medical card.
places that have
But
like
if you don't,
national
then,
policies.
I'm sorry.
Especially if you work at a corporate place like a chain or like anything that has like a corporate policy instead of a
Yeah.
localized one.
Yeah.
Like Walmart, for
Yeah.
example, like Target tests
Yeah.
too. Like a
Home
lot of these.
Depot.
Yeah, a lot of the supermarket, there's quite a
It
few
is.
of low-paying service industry jobs actually that drug test,
Yeah.
and it's
I'm a
again
cannabis
it's national
king. You want to
and
test me?
government jobs too.
Well, it was nice talking with you all. I'll talk
Hold
to
on,
you
I
when
got a
come-
question for you before you go, hon.
Okay.
You talk about marijuana and cooking it.
Mhm.
Now, what I keep hearing this new age. Oh no, you have to eat the raw marijuana. You'll get more benefits.
Are you
and-
you're talking about like when they used to take pot and just put it in brownies and mix it up and eat it like that?
No, like smoothies. Like make a cold smoothie. Like instead of
Like
using
juicing
2
it?
cups of spinach,
Uh-huh.
or not 2 cups. Say a cup of spinach. You use a cup of raw cannabis.
The leaves or the flowers?
The buds.
Just the buds.
You're wasting it if you do it like that because if you cook it, you're pulling out all the properties that you want because it has a tendency to go toward fat. So that's why it's better in butter and oil and those types of things. No, that's
I'm
a
hearing
waste.
that's a
Now, I
new
do
age
do
thing.
tinctures. Now, some people do their tinctures and they do it in a gel. I do my tinctures with alcohol. So if someone has a alcohol problem, they wouldn't want my tinctures, but I do them with alcohol, and it's over a period of time of filtering. I mean, there's a process to it, and that works too, and you just drop that under your tongue. Now, I'll tell you something else because I do fly a lot. One of the things I learned when I taught my class, there was a guy in my class that worked security at the airport. Now, how true it is now, I don't know, but back then when he told me this, you can fly with it, and the dogs will smell it immediately. If it's in the raw, they can smell the raw, they can smell the smoke. But I travel all the time with edibles, and I've stood as close as I'm standing next to you, and the dogs don't smell it. But in the state of Arizona, I don't know how it's in other places where it's legal. I know this for a fact, too, because I saw it happen. If I go through and I have it raw or not, and I have my card, there's nothing they can do. But the problem is people run their mouth. Keep your mouth shut, because once that plane lifts off the ground, you're in federal ground now. And guess what? If there's a U.S. Marshal on the plane, he can arrest you. Because you're no longer safe in Arizona with your card or whatever state you're in.
Interesting.
So there's a lot of little things. The other thing that I read was if you do get caught and you have it in a changed form, not in the raw, the penalty is 3 times higher. And that may have changed, you know, because it's something new all the time.
Yeah,
So what they're
well,
trying to do
those
in Arizona
dabs.
right now, I went to the dispensary, is they had a petition and they want people to sign it that it's only you can only. And I didn't read the whole thing, so don't misquote me, but they wanted you to sign for you had to be 21 years or older. And I wouldn't sign it based on the fact of going into the service.
You're
I
younger
feel
than
like
that,
if you
right?
can go in the service and you can die for your country, you should be able to buy a drink. Well, I feel the same way about that.
Amen.
So I have a problem with that 21 thing. You know what I mean? So don't take
I'm
them at
with you.
18 then. So, but anyway, I'm
We
going
know kids 14 taking it.
Oh, yeah. It's
You know?
got great medical
And you
benefits.
can vote for
Yeah.
people that will not make it.
Willa
I
Jackson.
will be back in
21.
7 weeks. I don't have a problem coming back to talk with you.
Please do.
But I got to go.
Thank you, Willa
Thank
Jackson.
you for being on our show, Willa.
Cannabis
Thank you. We
chef.
appreciate it. Take care.
Cooking with cannabis.
Gotta
with
love
Willa
that.
Jackson. Very cool.
All right, try talking to that, brother.
Wow, cool. Another cannabis chef. I love it. I love it.
It's a beautiful thing.
I love tasting new cannabis recipes.
Ah, yes. All right, what's up with this side conversation?
Yeah, put a mic on Ed. Let's see what he's talking about.
He's got the mic.
Let's
and
hear what he's talking about. Let's see. Anything good? Oh, he's all wrapped up.
Yeah, the mic is tangled.
Oh, that figures. Thank you, Ed Fortune.
That wasn't me. That was Wayne.
I don't think so, bro.
Hey,
He finally puts the mic to his
Shock
mouth.
jock.
Who
I
would
would
do
think
something
it was
like that?
Wayne. I didn't see who it was.
Who would do something like that? Me or Wayne?
I actually got kicked off the radio.
The guy
for
who
that.
posts pooping videos from airplanes on the internet.
Oh, Wayne?
Airplanes.
Yeah, I like that.
The hell?
No, wait a minute. I know what she's talking about. Yo, I was flying in a G4,
G4.
whatever it was.
I smoked
It
G4.
It was a very expensive little ass plane, a corporate plane, and it was gold everything. I can find them pictures. Yeah, I did.
It was still TMI.
I
though.
made a- I made a
You
video.
could have been in the cabin, next to the plane, whatever, but
What'd you
Yeah.
do?
in the bathroom, it was like too much.
You took a crap in the bathroom?
I took a video. I made a rhyme. You know what? Wait a minute, I gotta
You
find
made
this.
a rhyme?
I was rapping in the
Rapping
ghost.
on a
Oh, the
G4.
toilet.
Find it.
Oh,
G4.
terrible.
Send me the link.
I was like, I'm at 30,000 feet and I'm taking the shit. Blah 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 blah.
Send me the
blah,
link
blah.
immediately.
How did you guys miss this video? This is a real video. I told you.
I'm at 30,000 feet and I'm taking this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what I said. Yeah. Oh, and then I gotta find it. Hold on.
Yeah, send me PM me that.
Make me find it.
That was when you were flying to LA.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I was gonna get my treatment thing.
It was like in the
Yo, they
spring
kicked
of
me-
last year or
They
something.
kicked me off the flight. They kicked me off the round trip flight though because of
Holy
that.
crap. That is funny.
I
Yo,
know, because
yo.
it was terrible.
No, that was horrible. No, I had no idea. Listen, if I was a little kid and I was like taking pictures on the flight and all that, wouldn't nobody say nothing.
How old were you?
But I'm saying,
How
I'm
old were
taking
you?
pictures and I post them on Facebook.
How old were you?
Somehow, somebody called the airline. Somebody called the plane because one of the pictures had the
That
tail.
black
I
man's
remember
taking
that.
a shit and rapping about it. Kick him off.
And somehow they contacted them and told them that I'd probably be flying back with weed or something. The next thing I know, they told me, they said they should search me so I don't fly back with weed or something. And then next
Well.
thing I know, They just told me I can't get on the plane.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. It's called being black.
But then they bought me a first class ticket on another airline. But
You can't fly our plane, sir, but
Yeah.
you're going to have to. We're going to fly you first class on Delta Blue.
yeah,
Delta
so-
Blue.
I was
Little
upset
Boy
about that.
Blue. Whoever. Get the hell out of here.
all right, I have to find the videos. I
This,
made
this
a
must have been a
video.
great rap, really. Oh, Jesus. My name is Rob. I'm the shit. I'm so legit.
I'm taking this shit at 30,000 feet. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
that's
remember.
right. You're probably the angry black man.
No, I got it in here. I'm gonna find it.
Wow.
Man, there's a Harry Angel.
What the hell are you watching?
Fantasy Island.
The pain.
The plane.
The pain.
That's all I remember from
You
this.
guys ruined it. You guys wreck everything for me.
Sorry.
You suck.
That's what I think of when I think of Fantasy
Master.
Island. The plane.
Master.
The plane.
The pain master.
I want to talk about Ed Fortune shitting on the plane.
I'm surprised you remember that.
Yeah, me and my brother used to watch this. It would come on Saturday afternoons.
Ricardo Montalban.
Old school, man. It's from the
In
70s.
80s, we would watch
The
it.
80s.
The reruns were on now, Saturday afternoons.
Ah, look, the
I
plane.
remember when they used to come on live.
The plane is here. Tattoo.
Tattoo, yeah.
My
What's
little
his
midget.
name?
Come here, little motherfucker. Let's go see the plane.
He remembers Fantasy Island.
The
right?
plane.
If you're watching this.
Ed Fortune shitting on the plane.
So a new report came out showing that marijuana arrests have been down 75% since decriminalization went into effect in October
That's a
of
good
last year.
thing. That's great and all, but let's talk about this Black
has-
Lives Matter.
Hold on, no. It has saved the city of Philadelphia $1.5 million so far.
That's great. That's
and
great.
it's not even a year in.
Who's
because-
getting arrested though? I bet you it's black people.
Yeah, but there's, compared to like over 15 arrests, there's been, let me see how many. I mean, it's significantly reduced people's chance of interacting with police, which is a good thing.
How many Native Americans were arrested?
None. There's none in.
None, because they fucking killed us all.
They kicked you out of Pennsylvania. You're in Buffalo.
All right, so it was 1,681 arrests last year at this time, and this year it's 465 arrests. So that's 1,100 people we saved from going to jail. Out of those 465
It's historic.
people, I think that you're probably right. Those people are still probably people of color in the hood getting harassed by cops, but it's less people, so it's kind of positive.
It's not a drug war anymore. It's like a drug skirmish, maybe.
I mean, it's a reduction in the number of drug war casualties. I'll take a reduction, I think hopefully in 5 years we'll get 465 to 0,
How about
right?
a drug pillow fight instead of a war?
How about a drug nothing? We should
How about
just-
drug peace?
Drug peace.
Yeah, drug peace, Let's call a truce. I've had it already.
You've had it.
I've had it with this drug war. That's what's getting all these people killed. The drug war is responsible for most of these people.
Wayne, you're
killed.
you're totally right. It says in the article, unfortunately, the disparity has not gone away, and the remaining arrests
See, I'm sticking up for the brothers. Black Lives
of the
Matter.
465 people arrested in the first 6 months of 2015, black residents accounted for 384, while 81 white residents ended up in cuffs for weed. That's a 5-to-1 ratio.
That's unacceptable.
But it's a black city too.
Just marijuana arrests. Doesn't say.
The Black City. What do you mean?
Philly's like
No,
more than
it's
We
just
got our
possession. It's
whiteys.
not distribution.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. 65%. But still, the number's not 65%. 5-1, baby. 1-5. This is white boy music. They don't know this. Yeah, you're white. Hello.
I found one of them left here. I just posted it on your page.
1-5. ass. Let's get them. And the Philly police don't screw around either, man. They beat their people up. Bad. Bad. I just saw that one video.
The NYPD are the worst, though. They make the Philly police look nice. Honestly.
I don't know, man. I think the Chester Township police, I think they're the friggin' worst. I'm sorry. I think it's the big city. The little city cops, the little towny cops, they suck just as bad as the city cops, man. At least the city cops, I think, whatever. I think that's what we got to start doing. Decriminalize marijuana. Let the city cops do real crime. Because in small town America, that's. I know I live in white America, but geez, I'm seeing at least 20 people in my county every week getting busted on weed. That's bullshit.
It's ridiculous. It's taking
they're white.
all their money.
It's taking their money. It's screwing up. Oh, you can't get a job? Oh, because you have a marijuana. Are you kidding me? You can't get a job because of a marijuana arrest? Some people, they don't even they get kicked out of school. They get kicked out of school, out of their colleges, for a marijuana charge.
Oh, yeah, it's happened to my friends.
This is like, come on.
They were kicked out. Literally.
Yo, where's my stink palm music, damn it? I'm ready to rant. I'm ready to
Are you
rant.
ready?
Do we have stink palm music or shit palm?
You're the friggin' sound guy.
This is pre-production stuff, bro.
I was supposed to tell you this before.
Hurtful.
Sorry. I apologize.
We do need a shit palm song.
We do.
I'll look it up. I'll Google shit palm. I know there's a shit dick song.
Shit.
But
man.
shit dick is not what we're looking for. Shit palm.
Because I'm sick and tired of hearing of all of these kids and all these athletes using synthetic marijuana. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the big pharmaceutical companies making all these versions of marijuana. Why? We have it. It's called marijuana. It's called cannabis. Why are we allowing man to try to make something better than God? It's already been given to us.
Hey, I was a nutbag when I used to say that. Why would I take what's that orange juice? Tang. Would you drink orange? Would you drink Tang, or do you drink natural orange juice?
I like Tang. I'm sorry. I was
Oh
sucking for
man,
the
you
flavor.
would. That's right. You're a Republican though.
I like
Never
the
mind.
flavor,
Forget
man.
about it. Not me. Orange juice, man, tastes way better than Tang. Tang is nasty compared to orange juice.
It depends if it's a hot
Anyway,
day and they're
well,
both hot.
I consider the same thing with Marinol and that cannabidraba, whatever stuff they make, to real marijuana.
Oh, okay, I lied.
No.
I lied. I said
No.
Tang because I
No.
thought it was going to be a color thing.
No.
Because black people like Tang. If
All
I'm
right,
gonna-
there we go. Tang and Kool-Aid, right?
Grape
No.
soda, man.
Grape soda, Tang, Kool-Aid.
You're right. I want
What-
orange juice over
Man,
Tang. I want
man,
the pulp.
I'm gonna throw a
I love
watermelon.
the little
at
hairy
you.
pulp.
I'm gonna throw a watermelon at
Or
you.
I'll eat it. I'll eat that watermelon, damn it.
But that's what I was getting at, man. I was getting at.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
on,
I
natural.
thought it was a
I
trick
know,
question.
Yeah, you overthought it. I thought it was natural. The issue of naturalness. Tang is not natural.
All right, let me ask you a
Talking about
question.
Orange juice, and if I have the choice between natural,
That's not true. He's lying.
I'm gonna drink the orange
I'll
juice.
prove it
Between
to you.
orange juice and Tang, I'm gonna drink orange juice. Same thing. If I have a choice between Marinol and marijuana, I'm gonna take the marijuana. Listen, when I get a headache, do you think I pop a Tylenol or do I twist it up and smoke it all?
Oh, you twisted up.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Here's my question to
I'm
you
trying
now.
you didn't even catch that rhyme.
I twist it all, smoke it all.
That was
Yeah,
good.
Instead of a Tylenol, I twist it
Tylenol.
up and smoke it all.
That was great.
Yeah, there you go. Come on.
Yeah, but
I throw that in one of my new raps. That's right. I'm gonna have a rap song one day. You're gonna look up and be Weed Man rapping.
Angry Weed Man.
Nah, I won't be angry. In fact, I might even start out. I used to be mad. I used to be high. I used to be high, and then I got high. I don't know. I can't rap.
Let's talk to Susio. We can figure something out.
Yeah, there we go. I used to hate white people. Then I started smoking weed.
Whoa! Oh!
I add that one to it.
Damn.
Wait, man, you're all around all these white people. What's going on? 'Cause I got high. 'Cause I got
Now I'm a hippie.
Before you got here, Weed Man was telling us about these stories where he would just have these weed parties with naked women all over the place. I said, what the fuck happened? Because I started hanging out with white people.
I became Weed Man. I couldn't do that stuff Rob Fortune used to do no more.
We could do it. We could do it, man.
It'd go against my public image.
Now, to get on point to prove that you're a liar.
Oh, man.
Until
you
you
can't
read
prove
his
that one.
book.
I know.
His tell-all book about himself.
There's two sisters.
So sorry about that.
And they're both hot.
I have no idea what you're talking. I'm not getting to this one.
All right? Two sisters are both hot.
All right.
One's got 32A. But the other got some fake boobies, and they're like 36 double Ds. Now, which sister you taking home? And you only get to take one home.
I'm not a booby man anyway.
Oh, you liar. You liar.
I'm not.
You're taking the biggies. You're taking the biggins home.
But even at that, I don't care. I don't know. That's not a good one. That's not a good analogy there.
I tried.
I do prefer bigger ones than skinnier ones, though.
Of course.
But anyway.
Sorry to blow your ears out. I was waiting for a trucker story.
Yeah. Oh, why don't you tell us what a lizard lot is?
Lot lizard.
A lot lizard?
A lot full of
Acero?
lizards.
There's a hooker. There's a hooker who works truck stops. Walks around parking lots, knocking on doors.
How would you do it? Nah, she's white. Never mind. Nah, go sister.
Wow.
This one's of color. Okay, come on in.
No, man.
You just hit them all up.
Yeah.
Get on in my cab.
No.
Did we find a
As
friggin'
a truck driver, I didn't utilize lot lizards and stuff like that. But I would go to different towns and meet chicks and hang out and talk my way into it. I would do that. I did that a lot. But as far as paying for stuff on the road, I was scared. There's too man, there's
Hell yeah.
shit out there, man. I don't mess with hookers like that. I'll talk my way into something. I won't pay with hookers.
In other words, he ain't paying.
Got too much game to pay.
Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. I believe that prostitution should be legal too, but I'm not even gonna
Of
get
course.
into it.
Tell you about it.
I'm not gonna become.
Tell you about
I'm not gonna become the champion of it. No, but hey, it's equal opportunity now. If I want to sell my cock, I can sell my cock. No.
Oh, you want to be like he was be like Mike Tyson.
Gigolo.
I sell my
I'm too
body
old
up
to be
per
a
hour.
gigolo.
Ladies love it. They know I sound like a little homo, but I'm gonna give it to them real hard.
Yo, what would you do if you were in the you know how you come run into a bathroom, you run into the stall and it's dirty. So you're like, oh, what the hell? You pinch it up, waddle over to the sink, and you get your napkins and you wet it all up, and you go in there and you wipe the sink, you wipe the toilet, you get it all clean and flush it, and then it's all wet. So you're like, oh, let me run and get some napkins. And while you're getting some napkins,
Sounds like a Haney.
some
Sounds like
other
Haney.
dude comes running in there and sits on your can that
Oh.
you just cleaned. What would you do?
I'd wait
It's
till
the
he
only
was
one in
done.
there. Huh?
I'd wait till he was done.
Wow.
It's
That's what
Yo,
happened.
these two dudes were arguing about that on the turnpike today. Yo, I witnessed the whole thing. I was in there just taking a leak. I saw the dude coming
He
in.
got something better.
He was cleaning. He was cleaning the toilet. He was making it all nice and clean. He was drying it. He was doing everything.
You got to.
And then this other dude just came in and sat down. Yo, the dude threw shit over the top of the toilet. Not shit, but he threw water. He threw water on him. Like, he yelled at him for a second or two, and then he threw water at him. The guy was like, oh, man, I'm taking a shit, man. Let's go grab another one. He threw water over him. Oh, I thought it was funny.
Wow, that is funny.
Yeah, it was.
That's off the hook.
Yeah, well, William Haney actually has the answer to that one.
I'm not going to get into the William Haney story
That
because
was
he's probably listening. He's going to be mad at you for bringing it up again.
Let's call him.
No,
Let him tell the story.
I don't want to call. He's
Yeah,
probably driving right now.
And he's going to be mad because you brought it up again.
Here.
After all he's
Whoa,
done to you, you
jeez.
still kind of stick it to him.
How do you propose I do that?
You stink palm him.
Stink palm.
You take your hand, you stick it in your ass like this. You've been walking all day and you're all so nervous, so no doubt you'll be sweaty as
Mall
hell.
rats,
You should
right?
see yourself right now. A grown man with his hand down his pants.
Yeah, I probably look like my old man. There, now you shake hands with the guy. Hey, Mr. Svinning, how have you been?
What's the point?
You know how long it takes for that smell to come off? Scrub all you like, it'll stick around for at least 2 days. How does he explain it to his colleagues and family? They'll think he doesn't know how to wipe his ass properly.
Meanwhile, you yourself are left with a hand that smells like shit.
Small price to pay for the smiting of one's enemies. Hey, fellas!
Well, 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 if it isn't my neighbor.
Mr. Spinning, how
Yeah.
damn would you feel that iron grip handshake like Burt Reynolds and shit? So, what's going on here?
Oh, well, T.S. and I were just discussing a few of his lesser whims.
Of which he does have many. Hey, look at that ring. What is that?
That is my junior college
Keeps
classmate.
touching his hand.
Oh, 69.
I also hope to come loud one day, preferably in a 69.
At some point, he'd smell it.
Say, would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel? They're a little melty, but damn are they exquisite. And if I remember correctly, you're a big pretzel fan.
Dark chocolate.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, come on.
No,
They're
please,
awesome.
no.
Here you go.
Oh.
Oh, he's totally stink palming the chocolate.
Thank you.
Mmm.
Oh.
Don't you want to do this to Christy? You guys thought I was crazy and like kind of mean for suggesting this, but now that you see it, you totally
Excuse me, I saw the movie in the
merits
theaters,
a shit
okay?
palm.
Now I'm starving.
No.
This is where I learned it from. This is like one of my favorite
Now I'm
movies.
starving.
I'm done.
It's not mean.
I never said it was.
It's disgusting.
Shit palm.
I like the
it's
shit
a
palm.
shattered joint.
I would let my hand stink for 2 days to do it to Chris Christie. Absolutely.
So if you give us proof of a stink palm, show us a
How's it going,
picture. Wayne will give you something. You'll win a prize from Wayne.
Wayne, honestly, you're the only one that can do it because I
haven't
don't never
seen
see Chris Christie, but he comes into your store.
Yeah, and you're always in the bathroom, so just
I haven't
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
seen it. No, I
Let's
actually.
do this show.
Let's do this show.
wait. Let's do the show.
What the hell do you think we're doing
You-
here?
Let's say let's do this. Let's do this commercial.
Oh, this.
Let's do this.
Oh, what?
And that's so you can stink. You can stink palm
No, you
the
fucking
governor.
you shit palming me don't count as that, bro.
You can shit palm the governor.
I can do
Let's
it to
do this.
Wade.
I'll take
Let's
a
do
vag-
this.
I'll take a vag.
Hi, Chris Christie. Oh.
Get some
Yeah.
Wow,
A
look at
badge
that
palm.
sturdy handshake.
I'll take
Yeah.
a badge palm
No.
from her. Not a stank.
No, thank you.
Yo, let's do it.
If we can't do it today, we'll do it tomorrow, and we'll make a commercial.
Tomorrow is
For
no
your-
good.
I
Your
do
contest.
not
Tomorrow
volunteer
night.
for this video.
Christy gets stink palm.
No, I can't tomorrow.
A stink palm video.
Yo,
We gotta do
You
that,
should
yeah.
do it,
have him
Lefty.
talking like he's running for president. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm running for president. You know, I'm going to be running for president. I'd really like you to vote for me, and have him reach his hand out and somebody shit palming.
All nasty. Yes. And then we'll do an announcement. If you can do this to the governor, we'll give you whatever. One whatever.
We'll give you 100 shatter joints.
An ounce of weed.
But
if
it's
you
got
can
to
prove
be.
that you
It's
shit
got to
palmed
be.
the governor.
It's got to be evident.
Yo, let it go viral.
This is the best contest ever. Well, no, actually, the best contest ever is our magicalbuttermachine.com.
I don't know. I like the shit palm.
But the shit palm's pretty good.
If you can prove that you shit palmed the governor,
You gotta have
you
video, and it can't be edited. You know, it can't be photo
Yeah.
shopped.
you have to take pictures of your hand
It's
being
easy.
shit palmed,
Yeah.
and then hang out wherever the governor's at.
Just wait for the governor. Film
And
yourself. Put your hand down your ass. Here you go. Hi,
And
governor.
then shake, and then shake. Oh man,
That'd
I
be
don't know
nice.
if I want to be a part of that advertisement. They'll say I'm being childish or something. But if you guys make
Hold
it
on,
out,
100's a lot.
I'll
Let's just make it 10.
I'll pass it.
It is pretty childish, isn't it? It's a
Hey.
what? It's a gift?
Hey, how many viewers do we have?
The gift that keeps on
Who's
giving.
watching the viewership?
More
Anyway,
than ever. More viewers than
hello,
ever.
viewers.
More
See
than
this
ever.
palm right here? Is anybody paying attention?
Yeah, we have 7 viewers.
7.
More than normal.
Really?
7 more than usual.
Shit, I bet I can get off now then. Make it 6. My
Do you have any
All right.
wise words
Wait,
of the day?
you guys are all watching this? You
When in doubt, chicken out.
Shit palm them. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought that was going
I
to be
was
a
just wondering, maybe I have a listener out there. I run from drama, and when I'm in doubt, I chicken out. Stay in your own lane, and you won't get run over. Anyway, I'll leave it at that.
All
Is that like a subliminal message? Yeah. The
No idea what
flies.
you're talking about.
We got to do our shout outs. Shout out to Sativa Cross,
Yes.
East Coast Cannabis Coalition, Coalition for Medical Marijuana New Jersey, NewJerseyWeedman.com, The Joint, all of our cannabis veterans, all of our cannabis freedom fighters out there working, Cannabis Nurses Association, and all of our viewers and fans. Shout out to you guys, too. Thanks for
Yes,
tuning in.
yes.
CMMNJ.org.
Hold on.
Okay.
Are we going to do a little extra show?
Are we?
Yeah.
Why? What do you got?
Because I want to talk about what's bothering you.
You got 5 minutes. Go ahead.
All right, let's
Go ahead.
do this.
And you got country music behind you while we're going. While we're doing this.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Why don't you put that video on, too? Can you get the video?
You got 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
I need our viewers. I need our listeners to do me a solid. I need you to all go to sativacross.com. And you got to check out Lefty's INE tours. I specifically need you to check out the INE Edison. Correct? Edison? And I want to know your thoughts. Is there how the hell can they get to us? The Cannabis King. One word. The Cannabis King at gmail.com. I need you to go there. And I need you to tell me what you think about Lefty's INE Edison tour. I also need you to check out Lefty's stuff. Lefty, I don't know if you guys know this. If you're in the Princeton area, Princeton TV, it's like it's like Channel 3, back in the day. And Channel 3 would pretty much, they would play like Wayne's World and all stupid kind of, football games and blah, blah, blah. Well, now they're actually playing cmmnj.org's videos. And Lefty is the guy who's been putting in continuous hours of doing what's it called? The Coalition.
It's the CMMNJ TV show.
What's it called? And when can they see it? Do you even know?
It's on Princeton TV, community TV. It's down local access television. I think we're on Tuesday nights. Tuesdays and Fridays, I think they have the show on local TV.
Well, I need you to go to. Can people can they contact you on sativacross.com?
No, Facebook.
On Facebook, Lefty
Facebook.
Grimes or
Lefty Grimes on Facebook. But go to sativacross.com. You could find the Edison video there, or there's also a video at their CMMNJ TV, Louis Santiago, and the INE tour is on there. INE Edison's on there.
That's how I saw it.
And for some reason, me and Chuck Kwiatkowski has actually offended some people, and I don't know how Chuck did it again, but apparently tasing himself with a TENS unit offended somebody.
Well, hold on. You guys really didn't tase each other. I mean, it was comical,
Well, yeah, we slapstick.
chicanery, right?
Yeah, we used to put crickets. Chuck went from putting crickets up his butt to doing this, so it's an improvement, and there's nothing offensive about this.
You guys wore diapers and shit.
Yeah. Some people hated that video. Some people loved that video. There's no accounting for taste.
Or some just didn't watch it.
Some didn't watch it, and I'm catching heat for putting a taser on Chuck.
I think it was beautiful.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was comedy at its finest.
And you can't fight it.
But the sad part is, people are upset. They're upset to the point where they want you to take out that 7 minutes.
It's impossible. I'm done.
And put more 7 minutes of blah, blah, blah.
It's done.
Blah, blah, blah.
The video's done.
Blah, 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 .org. Blah, blah, blah. Right? That's what they want? And hold on, because I gotta talk dollars and cents here. How much money are they giving you? Hello? How much money are they giving
I've gotten money in the past. Gas money.
you? Gas money.
Yes. I'm not doing this for money, bro. But it's very time consuming though, and it's very
gas money.
And when I make a video and I get it done and I put it out there, and then I hear critics say, "Oh,
How many
I
have
don't
you
like
put
this.
out?
I don't like
How
that."
many have you put out so
I think
far?
18 for the TV show.
18
for the TV show. And when I hear critics telling me, after I do all this work, "Oh, change this, change that, change this," they have no idea what it is to go back and change it after it's done, after it's off my computer, wiped. It's impossible to go back now. So I'm like, you know. It is what it is, bro.
I don't even care if it's not impossible.
It is what it is.
I think that's a nice way because they knew you were, they knew who the hell you are.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think me and Chuck should shock them in any way. Anything we do.
Well, I don't know some of the stuff.
We took all that out. Anything with anything offensive is out. Is that offensive? Is the 10 unit offensive to you? No.
It is.
It is.
It's offensive because how come me and you never did a bit like that?
I promise we will. Tomorrow
It's
night.
just classic, bro.
Come over tomorrow night. I'll break out the dildo and everything.
Tomorrow I can't.
Tomorrow night. We got to do a show.
I can't.
No. Don't tell me that because we got machines
Bro,
to give away.
I love you. I can't tomorrow.
Why?
My niece has a birthday party in friggin' East Stroudsburg. I got to be there.
How am I supposed to do a show by myself?
Maybe we do a Wednesday. It's my niece, dude. I have to bring the friggin' dog. You know, I'm a sucker. You know, my little niece, I couldn't say no to her.
That's the one you gave my shirt to, right?
No, this is the younger one.
Oh, the other one.
Okay, I got three.
Yeah, you do
three
anything
nieces.
for them. If you give them my shirt, you'll do anything.
I gave you your shirt back, man.
No.
I made her cry. You made her cry. She's like, who is this lefty cry that wants to... And she was Latina, too. That's right. Where the hell are you? Where's Vanessa?
I want to speak up for my Latina sisters. Maintain.
And my girl's friggin' a Latina. And she said, okay, give it to that red man lefty. But red man for Indian giver, I don't know. You know what? I screwed up, too, I think.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Wow, this guy's still alive. We do the show. The show's over.
Yeah. You come when we're finishing up. Let's finish up the show, man. Vanessa was right.
Hold on, how about
Vanessa was
this?
right. We just got to cut the show, man. This is like,
Yo,
okay.
listen, I went to Marley's Friday night.
Yeah?
I should have went. There was a bar. I go to this bar, the Stanhope House. Redman was there.
I love Redman.
Dude, I was with Marley.
You were there?
No.
Oh.
I was in Newark with Marley. Hello. I should have been.
Okay, man. We get it.
We need to get Redman on this little thing. He keeps talking about it. Let's see, you know.
You know what's funny? Marley is actually, Sucio Gonzalez is actually the artist of the month. We haven't played his song. I think we played his song once. And I'm not prepared
You
to play
even played
anything.
it in that.
I hear.
that
I'll
is-
end with the Marley Sheen song. Take us home, Wayne.
Take you home.
Take us home. NewJerseyWeedman.com, CMMNJ.org, MagicalButter.com, Medical-Freedom.com. Who did I miss?
SativaCross.com, NJWeedman.com, NJWeedman's joint. Is it joint? NJWeedman'sjoint.com, LibertyBellTemple3.com. Everybody else, yeah, .com. Oh, and don't forget about the East Coast Cannabis Coalition. Anyone else? Hello? Sorry, that's weak. We're out of here, people. Next week.
I'm Mr. Nice Guy.
Rah.
Everybody know me. Buy a pound, break it
See ya.
down, throw it in a stogie.
Smokers only in my section. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on. You ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on. You ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on. You ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. That shit I smoke is loud as fuck and your shit be barely stinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on. You ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on. You ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on. You ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. That That shit I smoking is loud as fuck and your shit be barely stinking. If it don't shatter, it don't matter, I need quality pot. You think you smoking on what I'm smoking on, but you probably not. I'm on that Mary Jane wine, Cinderella 99. I see you smoking on what you smoking on, it ain't better than mine. I got a Beast Coast connection, baby, buds are us. A natural born stoner, you should fucks with us. If it ain't stankin', it ain't dank, then no pass it to me. I need about 0 CBDs and a bunch of THC. I graduated from the International Smokers Academy. I majored marijuana, but my minor was anatomy. I met 2 stoner chicks, let's call them Kimberly and Natalie. The father was a grower and he sold it to the faculty. Got a half a gram of my suture vape, it's turned on, it's packed in. I take a pull till my lungs is full, I'm puffed till the last dragon. And I'm high as hell, I'm dabbed out, my eyes low, might pass out. If you ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you can get your ass out. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. That shit I smoke is loud as fuck and your shit be barely stinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. That shit I smoking is loud as fuck and your shit be barely stinking. Finally, the herb has come around. And all that weed that you've been waiting for, I got it by the pound. And the numbers are so low that I don't gotta break it down. And we don't cross the bridge for nothing, I heard Jersey got it now. If it smell right, then it sell right. Not the moldy and stale type. I take a gram and grind it up and stuff it in my peace pipe. Dirty bong water, as seen on IG. I show the cops my weed card when they ask me for ID. Ain't got a license to drive, but I got a license to smoke. I offer dabs to my company to watch niggas choke. The Brick City representative bring the west to the east. They call my edibles incredible when they hit the streets. I'm medicated and medicate, I wake then I bake. I'm on a higher level than you, let's get that straight. This is a cannabis community, so come on in. Every day is 420, every night is 710. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. That shit I smoke is loud as fuck and your shit be barely stinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. You ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on, you ain't drinking on what I'm drinking. That shit I smoking is loud as fuck and your shit be barely stinking. Massive heels.
the fame. Flowing